Episode 6 of Soul Eater Not, we see some familiar faces in this episode. This episode focused on the Thompson sisters, and we see a little bit of Death the Kid, which I really enjoyed in this episode. So many things that we can go back from the original Soul Eater and kind of link it to Soul Eater Not, because, you know, Soul Eater Not is the first, then it goes Soul Eater. So we get to learn about the past of the Thompson sisters, Patty and Liz. We did not really know all the things about their childhood and stuff, but we learned about it in this episode, which was really, really cool. Tsugumi and the gang kind of run into them at Deathbucks store that the Thompson sisters work at, and some shit goes down there. For example, Tsugumi gets sucker punched in a way, but that was later on in the episode. She gets punched and she got like a little nick right here, blood starts falling down, she's screaming and stuff. The Thompson sisters first interact with them when they first get to the shop, which was really, really cool, and then they waited for them outside and they wanted to fight. And Anya and Tsugumi, they fought, they transformed into weapons and stuff. Anya's about to go in for the attack and slice Patty. Slice Liz. But like before she gets sliced up, she switches with Patty. So Liz becomes the gun and Patty becomes the user, the Meister, and is like ready to shoot her in the head. So that was really, really cool. But Tsugumi kept coming to the store, regardless the restaurant, Deathbucks, kept coming back and forth to pursue because she wanted to be strong like them, and she learned about their backstory from the Master and stuff, how they built a band and stuff, how they have to live by survival, and they wasn't pretty and be able to turn into weapons, that their life would be like a living hell, and they wouldn't be able to survive as much as they did, pretty much as much as they did so far, which was kind of interesting, to say the very least, about the Thompson sisters. We also see Death the Kid and Tsugumi interact with each other. Death the Kid apparently was like checking in on them and stuff, so Patty must have threw a cup at him. He caught it to go outside, see Tsugumi to go back in, and you know how Death the Kid is. Everything must be symmetrical. So he plays with her, he says, plays with her hair, get it all symmetrical and stuff, and like perfecto. So that was pretty interesting to see there with Death the Kid. At least we know back then he was still had a symmetrical phase and stuff, which I really enjoyed. How they incorporate that stuff in Soul Eater Not, believe it or not. I made a rhyme, and I didn't even know. Now, the Master, who works at the restaurant, explains to Patty and Liz, how they don't need to be defiant towards people, and people will admire them if they become nice people and stuff. But that's not even the most important thing that happened in this episode. Besides, we get to learn about Thompson sisters and a little bit of Death the Kid. We get to see Sid and the two guys. I can't think of their name for the moment. Give me a second to think. I remember now. Anki and Clay and Sid are about to go and transport the suspect to the DWMA at the bottom of the academy and stuff, for interrogation and stuff with them. But by the time they get there, and when they get there, shit goes down. The person is dead. One police officer like slices up another police officer, and the one police officer who's possessed got a little thing in his eye. We don't know what the fuck that is. That witch that we saw last episode, she's on a move there. And then they go to this jail cell because the security guard said, "Oh, he's dead." And guess what? What the message said at the very ending, but you hear the witch's voice. The message said, "While you are sleeping, we keep moving." What the fuck does that mean? That is an excellent cliffhanger. I can't wait for next week's episode of Soul Eater Not, episode 7, because in the previews we see Maka and Soul. So I don't think that anything's going to be too acquired to that, but this episode is really good by learning about the Thompson sisters and then learning something about the witch. Well, not really some witch, but the witch is on the move. But how much you guys think about this episode? Like, comment, subscribe to my VexximeReview channel, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys with another review, which is No Game, No Life, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye.